Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe football show. I hope you are all doing well. I come bearing good news, glad tidings and all that jazz. It's the holiday season, Halloween, Christmas, so I come giving you an early Christmas present. I have it on very reliable information that Cheikhou Kouyate should be confirmed. Confirmed as in, I don't think they're going to be looking at any sort of like official announcement video or anything, but I think it'll be done today, or at least I was told. And it was quite funny, actually. I was walking the dog and someone told me that they expected it to be done today, and then straight after, the Slow Sports Pete put out his article exclusive to be announced today, and then my mate was like, I don't think it'll happen now that he's said it. But we wait and see. We wait and see. But I think it'll be done today. I think it could have all been sewn up yesterday, medical and all that jazz. He's still been at 4 parts. They've been crossing the D's, dotting the I's, or whatever they say. So I'd imagine that, I mean, they might save it till tomorrow, but I'd imagine they want to get it done before the presser tomorrow at 1:30, so that Farke's not battered with questions of, battered of question. What's happening with Czech? What's happening with Czech? So hopefully that will be confirmed today. But yeah, like someone's just said as well, just spoke to someone at the club, all done and dusted yesterday. So, but like I say, we take everything with a pinch of salt. But I'd imagine it gets announced today. Just double checking what me and my mate were talking about now. Just to reiterate, yeah. Nudge that Kouyaté should be announced today. All final stages done, and they want it done before the presser, so that's tomorrow. So you'd hope that gets done. I know obviously there were some issues, I think, over the weekend, hence why it's probably taken as long as it has. But I'm pretty confident we get it done. And to be honest, you don't want the club to have something that seems pretty simple slip through their fingers. There's this talk of his injury record. He doesn't have a bad injury record. I think it's easy to say, like, oh, that's why it's taking so long. And straight away, people always want to side with the club, which I won't do no more. I'll always take it. And it's like, well, it's probably because of X, Y, Z. And it's probably because of it. There's nothing wrong with the lad, as far as we can see. From his history and stuff, so I'm just not too sure. But yeah, I'd imagine it's probably finances. It's probably finances that have seen Leeds, or maybe even a case of like, right, we've got Kouyaté, we know how much he's going to cost. Let's have a look around, see if there's anything else. No, there isn't. Right, okay, yeah, we'll get that done. So hopefully at some point today we'll get information that says he's confirmed. Let's get into some of your comments. Don't forget as well, at 3:00 today, me and Hal will be talking. Hal the Blade from Sheffield United Way, just discussing the big game on Friday night. Tomorrow's presser, Thursday's fan preview, and Friday morning will be my standalone preview, and then the game. So yeah, it's all thick and fast now. It's about to get a lot busier. Big up to the Immortal Reaper, the Nib, who's always complaining. Says the fact it's taking so long to sign a free agent just typifies how conservative the owners are. We've not had a decent owner in decades. And again, just to further, getting excited about signing. Hang on a minute, right? So this is the thing. This is how I know you're being negative, Nib, right? Because initially it was, this is taking so long to sign a free agent. He's a free agent. Get it done. How can it? And now that we probably are going to get him, it's like getting excited about signing a free agent. Well, no disrespect, Nib. Who can you sign right now? Can you only sign free agents? It's not truly low. It's not depressing. It makes smart business sense. We have a massive gap, and they're going to fill it with a player that can play centre-back and in CDM and has 12 years experience in the Premier League at top clubs. I don't see the negative in this. I don't see it being a shambles, and I definitely don't see him pathetic. Would you just like 1 minute you're complaining it's taken them ages to sign him? Now they probably are going to sign him. It's still not good enough. At what point will it ever be good enough? I'm not too sure, bro. Good morning, John, everyone. Good news, I hope, incoming. Yes, hopefully today. Alfie says, hey, man, amazing, Joe, fingers crossed. Smash a like. Yeah, if you haven't already as well, please do smash me a like and subscribe to the channel, please. Because, as I said, we're getting so close now to 32k done organically. So make sure you help a brother out and subscribe to the channel. Big up to Kerms as well from Anya Garms. Make sure you check out Anya Garms. I think this would be a great addition, solid play, and hopefully wages aren't too much of an issue. I don't think they will be. Like, at the end of the day, the most he's ever earned is 65. He was earning 45 last season. He needs a club. I didn't agree like with this notion that he'll want 50k and stuff. Can't see it, because how can he demand that when he doesn't have a club? You know what I mean? It's like me going into a job off job seekers allowance, off PIP or whatever, and saying I want 34 grand a year, and they're like, well, no, mate, you're not getting that. It's just not happening. Morning, everyone. Morning, Joe. Hope you're all good. I am, mate. Yeah, thank you. Kevin says it's old news. I didn't realize it was. Everyone keeps telling me it's off. Dan Burno says, loving the jet wash decorations, Joe. Yeah, everyone always asks. Like and subscribe, guys. Loving the content as always, Joe. Listening from sunny Corfu. Nice, great business. Yeah, enjoy your holiday, man. If indeed you are on holiday, you might not be. I'll be amazed if this does happen. Very unlike Leeds. That's the thing. It is very unlike Leeds, isn't it, for us to actually do something that makes smart business sense. As long as the deal is done, clearly pushing his wages closer to championship wages, rather, yeah, agreed. And it could even be a length, couldn't it, of contracts in terms of we'll give you a year with the option of a second, and his agent might be like, no, we want to guarantee a second. There's all these things that you take into consideration, because this could be his last contract, right? But for me, if he has a good season, he's a good option to have in the Premier League as well. Let's not. This is why those that have been. This is a guy that's got 12 years experience in the Premier League and just finished playing in the Premier League. Okay, didn't play much, but Forest were buying every man and his dog. They bought him the same time they bought Jesse Lingard. Where's Jesse Lingard now? He's over in China, and it just shows you the churn of squad at Forest. Comes to Leeds, gets a run in the side. This isn't a player that, if he is on relatively small wages, because that could be another thing. And like with the contract, if we get promoted, it might be like, well, if he helps you get promoted and plays this many games, we want this, bonuses, everything. All that has to be taken into consideration. So, and it is a player that, like I say, if he comes and shows anywhere close to what he did in the Premier League, it's a smart signing for me. I did get some thoughts as well from some fans at West Ham and again at Palace, actually. Let me just I did get it on the downloads, I believe. Just bear me one moment and I'm going to put these up, actually. I was going to save them for like a video, but it looked like it was off for a while. Just 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. I probably got rid. I'm gonna get them for you though. Just bear with us 1 minute. Oh, I did have that on the other day. Where did that go? I must have deleted it. 1 second. I'm gonna get there. That's that one. Where's the WeTransfer one? Bear with me, folks. Sorry about this. Oh, hang on. That was it. Or was that mine? Yeah, that's mine that I sent. Let me just get this. WeTransfer. What's that one? That's not it. That's that. Yesterday. Oh, where did I put it? I definitely downloaded it. Okay, I can't anyway, because what's it say? File picker not opening. Your Chrome browser has a bug that prevents uploading. Chrome is working to fix this. Please quit and reopen Chrome to upload. Right, okay, there must be an issue anyway. Right, I will get them. So let's go to some more of your comments. Morning all says Bucks. Big up to morning. Big up to Bucks. Not a shock being talked. Oh God. All right, Peter. Okay, not a shock. It's a title, bro. Don't worry about it. This is a good signing for us. Decent player. Kouyaté on a short-term deal makes sense. Makes perfect sense to me as well. Makes good sense getting him in. We are already down. Yeah, man. But still people complain, Lee. I know you've noticed that as well. Yeah, I don't know if we'll get like an official announcement. That's what my friend said, is like, don't expect like fanfare and stuff, but we'll have to wait and see. Yeah. They're still not. It looks like to the media as well, the club are remaining tight-lipped, but like we've seen that a lot, right? We've seen that a lot. That's what they tend to do until it's signed, sealed, delivers. Good stuff. We need cover. People going on about his age. Strachan wasn't a young man when he came. Did all right though, didn't he? 100%. Injury record. Well, they took. Yeah, that's a good point, Aaron. Actually, 100%. Yeah. No, Joe, you're being realistic. I mean, that's what negative people say. The nib. This is the recency of his injuries, which is why people well, there is none, though. There is no injuries recent. This is the point. Like, what recent injuries are you aware of, Joel? Because we can have a look at them if you want. Bear with us 1 minute. Like you say, injuries plural as well. So this is his injury history. He had an injury in November 22 to January 23, which is over a year ago now, and that was for 43 days. And then before that, he had an ankle injury in 2020, which is 4 years ago. So I don't know about these recency injuries that people speak of because it's factually incorrect. So yeah. I don't know where it comes from. 4 years ago doesn't, a year and then 3 years before another injury. That doesn't sound like an issue to me. Decent signing, good backup for the two we have now until December, January. No brainer, exactly. It's a good business. We don't want splash cash when we have our first choice midfielders, but they are injured. Great cover. What would be the difference of announcing him last Tuesday or this Tuesday? Chances are he was in the building anyway last week. People need to stop crying over announcements. Fair enough. My point is, Joe, we should have signed someone decent during the window. Right, okay, Nib, we had 4 midfielders. The point's wrong. Everyone can have an opinion. That's fine. You're being realistic. If you're being realistic, that means we'd have had 6 midfielders. We'd have had Ampadu, Gruev, Rothwell, Tanaka, Crew, and then you wanted to buy a 6th. For what? Because if them two don't get injured, which is crazy that they both got injured in the same week, then what's that 6th body doing? So we shouldn't have bought no one. Decent signing that covers a few positions, no risk. Exactly, a centre-back as well. Anyone who's played Football Manager knows that free agents aren't always ridiculous. Always want ridiculous money. All the news on Wacko is that it's still off. Let's hope Slow Sports Pete is right for once. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident based on what I've been told. But hey ho, I don't know how recent the posts are on Wacko. Maybe they're like a couple of hours ago or whatever. But we'll see. Yeah, he plays as a 6, mate, and also can play centre back. Yeah, we had plenty of centre midfielders during the summer. We've just been shit out of luck. Do you want the club to sign 30 players for every position? Exactly, bro. No, it's great to see the chat also doing that. Happy for this. Like it's been said, very unlike Leeds to do this, exactly. With all the injuries... Crew's not ready, otherwise the manager would have played him. Like someone said, yeah, even though he's gone to Wales, he's only played in a friendly against Kazakhstan or something, I remember reading. People say that the manager doesn't give you for chance. It's incorrect. He does if you're good enough. Someone commented on a video earlier on, likening the situation to Joseph. last season because he scored 2 against Chelsea. The Joseph you see now was not the Joseph we seen last season. The Joseph we see now is totally different, and already people want him out of the side, by the way. But now people are now saying, well, what about how we treat Joseph? Crew's ready. No, just go get Kouyaté. I don't understand the issue when you've got a player there who's available on a free, has 12 years Premier League experience, has won things in Belgium. It's a no-brainer. A no-brainer for me. Great signing for us. Player with loads of experience and can play multiple positions. Anyone who says it's not, don't know ball. Bring him in to join the Leeds family. Good eye, all the way from us. Any free agent goalies while we're at it now? Yeah. He's a has-been, not good enough. Jamie, man, come on. Are you aware of our squad? Like, what are we doing here, bro? You don't think he's good enough for Leeds? Really? Maybe we have delusions of grandeur. I think we have delusions of grandeur. I'm just trying to get this other download as well because I've had one come through. Let me just have a look. That's not mine. That's a different one. One sec. Right. This is what my good friend, anyway, Lawless had to say. Right. Okay. There we go. No, that's not it. Why can't I find it? Right. Let's see what Lawless has got to say from his time at West Ham. Anyway, I got these videos the other day. Here we go.
Cheikhou Kouyate, there's a name I've not heard in a while, and yeah, great memories, absolutely great memories of Cheikhou Kouyate. He loved the bloke, just a great character to have in the dressing room, and yeah, I think he was not a great player. He was a very good player, good midfielder, could really drive with the ball, could pass, had a good bit of strength about him. Obviously, this was 6 years ago since we've had him. He's 34 now, but I think he still could do a job as a free transfer to bolster the midfield, bring some experience to that Leeds team. Yeah, I don't think it's a terrible signing. Like I said, I haven't seen him in the last few years and how he is. But honestly, I don't think you can go far wrong with Cheikhou Kouyate. At the very least, he's going to be great for the younger players, good leadership. And like I said, just a great overall presence. He's the life and soul of every dressing room. So good luck to him. Hope he smashes it, and hope Leeds come up.
There we go. That was Lawless. I'm trying to find the other video. Oh, I've got it. Yay. Where was this 1 second from a Palace fan as well, where he spent quite a lot of time as well. But hearing what he said there about great around the place, and is Kouyaté the one on the video where the fan asks him to say a certain thing and he can't say it? I swear it is. 1 second, let me find this other video. There it is. Oh, it's just downloading back to my thing. Just bear with us 1 sec while that downloads. But yeah, like I say, with Kouyaté, is great around the place, great for the young players, etc. Experience. Then that doesn't sound like a player who's going to upset the apple cart either. Do you know what I mean? So it definitely sounds like a decent pickup, and I will play the Palace video as well in just a sec. Born leader, massive amount of experience, which just goes on what Lawless was telling us there. Byram has been okay. Free signing. Check will be a good one too. Yeah, 100%. This is the type of players we need. Experienced players who can build a squad around in the Championship, who may help us go up. Yeah, 100%. Regarding Crew, he's still a young player. He'll be a bench option still. Stop worrying. We need experience in the squad. Yeah, we need to get out of this godforsaken league. 100%. Even if he's used as a late option to see out games, etc., it's a no-brainer for me. It'll be a good addition, seeing that our circumstances aren't great in midfield due to injuries. Definitely. Good player for Leeds, says Kevin. I could only imagine it's contract, but listen, a lot of people are still saying on message boards that it's still not done, you know. So we'll wait and see. I'm just going to see where this video's at. Just bear with us 1 second. It's probably waiting to download. Has that just moved my screen about? One sec. I thought it had. What the fuck's gone on there? Why has it moved me over there? 1 second. Let me just lock that so that doesn't happen again. Right, okay. We should be good here now. Let me see if it'll download. Why is it doing this? It's been weird. Right, let me see if I can add this video clip. I wonder if I can just play it. 1 sec. Why won't it let me add it? Sorry about this, folks. Right, I know how to do it. I'm a nightmare for shit like this. Terrible. Terrible at tech, which is mad when you think, like, what I do. Like, people are like, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, I fucking am, honestly. Just let me move that. Right. Where's that gone? It's downloading still. Right, let me pull this up. No, that's the wrong video, Joe. You don't want that. This makes a great TV, doesn't it? TV. Great YouTube. Right. Let me see if I can just share this video and let me know if you can hear it. 1 second. You might not be able to. I have to move that again now. God's sake, Joe. This is shocking. Window that. Yes. Oh, there we go. Right. Okay. Let me get rid of this comment. Let's see what I'm going to had to say. Here we go.
Here's my thoughts on Cheikhou Kouyate. He's now turned 34, Senegalese international. And for me personally, I know he left Paris 2-3 seasons ago to go to Nottingham Forest. But I think it was personally a mistake that we made in not offering him a 2-year deal at the time. Because obviously we have a club policy of only offering players over 30 1-year deals. But I think he would have brought an amazing experience even then, you know, because once we brought in Cheikhou Kouyate, and then if he was to get injured, if he had a chance to get injury, we were very likely that we would park. But what he brings is a low experience. He's very combative, like he will put in a challenge. Obviously, he's 34 now, so that pace and recovery pace is not maybe, of course, for concern. However, his reading of the game is what ends up being a benefit and nullifies all his flaws. What he offered for us during this spell, just being able to go from box to box, to be honest. I wouldn't say like he's prolific in attack. Maybe for set pieces, he's really good, but
did he just say what I think he said?
He makes driving runs, able to go from box to box, to be honest. I wouldn't say like he's prolific in attack. Maybe for set pieces, he's really good, but
set pieces. He does have quite a lot of goal involvements, to be fair.
He makes driving runs, which allows space to be created for players around him, and obviously same defensively with his reading of the game. You know, he's got that kind of like a ganging legs there to get interception in. You know, he can drop into centre back as well. You know, to play there as well if need be. If there's any injuries, and he doesn't look out of place, to be honest. As I mentioned earlier, very effective in the attacking third regarding set pieces, corners and crosses. So a few goals. But most importantly, defensively, you'll see him trying to be the first one to get to head of the ball out, which is a great attribute on a defensive standpoint. I would say passing is a feature that is very underrated in this game. Now, not necessarily pinging that long diagonals, but also just passing in between the lines. He's pretty good with that. He can do it at one touch, he can do it at one touch, two touch, whatever it may be. Kind of think it's a feature that at least he can keep hold of if he doesn't necessarily have the pace anymore. So if he's to join you guys, team at Leeds, what I think will be beneficial is experience. The championship is obviously a very difficult league to get out of, and he will bring that a ton of experience, ton of quality, and leadership as well. Leadership quality is definitely captain material if you go ahead and get him in the near future. So big up to everyone, big up to Joe.
Big up there. Big up to Rich, legend, for sending that over to me as well. Regular on the 12th Man podcast with Lawless, so make sure you check all them guys' content out as well. Key things that stood out, obviously, it's my first time watching the vid as well. I was going to put it into a video, but it won't have time now and stuff. But anyway, heading. He's got goals as well, right? Reading of the game, which is something Ampadu's really good at. We look at, you know, what was a key concern for me, that Sunderland game, and I know we were the better side, but there was a couple of occasions where Joe Bellingham was on the edge of the box and could have found the back of the net. If his shooting boots are on, Kouyaté will stop that stuff. And we know Farkas said, look, I want a defensive-minded player to play alongside. Which, you know, I'd prefer as well. I preferred when we had more control in games. The two games that we haven't had Ampadu and Gruev, they've been a lot more transitional, a lot more end-to-end. And we've gifted more chances in them games than we had in others. And we've conceded goals as well, like obviously 2 against Sunderland, 1 against Norwich. So, yeah. Big up to Rich and Lawless for sending them over. Look, there's been many a free signing over the years. I don't, you know, it comes back to that logic when people say, you know, don't sign a player because he got relegated. Well, you're not a bad player just because you're in a relegation side. People used to say it about Conor Gallagher, telling me he was rubbish because he was rubbish at West Brom and all this sort of stuff. Then he went to Palace, then played at Chelsea, captain Chelsea, and now plays at Atletico Madrid. So, you know, it's a flawed logic, in my opinion. Maybe he was available on a free, waiting for a bigger club, all that sort of stuff, waiting for a club across Europe. That's, yeah. People go on free all the time. Insane injury crisis aren't something you can predict. People were already complaining that Rothwell not getting minutes yet. Yep, that's fair. Yeah. Dan James, hopefully soon enough. Yeah, him and Solomon will be great. Please make sure you like and subscribe the video. Looking at January, go, would you sign anyone? Yeah, probably, mate. But we'll have to wait and see what the squad looks like at that time. But yeah, we can't stand still like we did. Perfect signing for the level, does a job, no fee to pay other than his wage and only till the end of the season. Great business plus Charlie Crew. Exactly. It'll be great having him around the place. He's won an African Cup of Nations, you know, dealt with big fans in that respect in Africa, you know, especially the African Cup of Nations. It's a different level of support for someone like Senegal as well. And obviously has played in the Premier League for 12 years, you know, it's invaluable. Joe Hart, nah, forget Joe Hart. Ronaldo wouldn't be good enough for our supporters. Can't take chances. Good business, even if he doesn't play. Yeah, I think he will play though. Yeah. Would anyone take a point on Friday? No, we've got to win. We've got to win. It is what it is. Let's have a look. What's his pace like at 34? We need someone who can get about in midfield. I massively disagree with that though. Because would you say Ampadu's pacer? Does he like get about? No, he just reads the game really well. He's in the right place, right time. We don't look at Ampadu and go, damn, he's pacer. Do you know what I mean? If he's fit, there's an argument that he starts eventually. Again, agreed. He likes to have a defensive-minded player there. Joe, you're on Gogglebox. Or was it quiet? Oh, God. Did you hear it? Oh, that's poor. I'm really... Oh, God. Oh, no way. You hadn't just... you hadn't just listened to that. God's sake. I'm really sorry. I should have caught up with the chat. Let me see if I can get it in here. Oh, God. That's a stinker. I've had a stinker there. I'm like, yeah, I'm buzzing and that. And you haven't even listened to it. 1 second. Let me see if I can upload it this way. Right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop out and back in because it's been a bit strange, right? Give us a second. Stay here, though. Why has it changed the background? Give me a second. I'll be... Who wants to be men of the people when there's people like you? Let's get it on with a teddy picker. How many can you get in thicker? Assuming that all things are equal, who wants to be men of the people? Yeah, I can't get it to upload because it's not downloaded. Fuck, that's going to do me head in. I'm really sorry about that, folks. I will download it for another time. Confirmed. Oh, you aren't. All right, okay. When was that? When was that though, Forshammer? Because I've been told different, mate. But they'll know more than me. Too low for the chat to hear. I can't hear it. Cairo, big up to you. So Nonny has heard that at all. Nonny has heard that at all. It was well quiet. What a night. What a nightmare. Right, let's see if I can. Unless I did I have it turned up? Let's have a look. I'd imagine I did.
Here's my thoughts on Cheikhou Kouyate.
Oh, I know why you couldn't hear it. Right, it's because my mic's not near. What? It's me, that's me, folks. God's sake. Right, are you ready? Should we go again? Right. Such a knob. I am such a knob. Right, okay. What a knobhead. Right, okay. Right, okay. Let me move this over. All right, you should tell me when I press play that you can hear it.
My thoughts on Cheikhou Kouyate.
Can you hear that?
He's now turned 34, Senegalese international. And for me personally, I know he left Paris like 2-3 seasons ago to go to Nottingham Forest. But I think it was personally a mistake that we made in not offering him a 2-year deal at the time. Because obviously we have a club policy of only offering players over 30 1-year deals. But I think he would have brought amazing experience even then, you know, because once we brought in Cheikhou.
Can you hear it though?
Then if he was to get injured, or if he was at the time was to get injury, we were very light in that middle of the park. But what he brings is a lot of experience. He's very combative, like he'll put in a challenge. Obviously he's 34 now, so that pace and recovery pace and stuff may be a cause for concern. However, his reading of the game is what ends up being a benefit and nullifies all his flaws. What he offered for us during this spell, just like being able to go from box to box, to be honest, I wouldn't say like he's prolific in attack. Maybe
turn it up better.
Good, but like just in his open play, wouldn't say he's prolific at all. But he makes driving runs which allows space to be created for the players around him. And obviously, same defensively with his reading of the game. You know, he's got like kind of like a dangly legs there to get interceptions in. You know, can drop into centre back as well. You know, can play there as well if need be. If there's any injuries, and he doesn't look out of place, to be honest. As I mentioned earlier, very effective in the attacking third regarding set pieces like corners and crosses. He'll get himself a fair few goals. But most importantly, defensively, you'll see him trying to be the first one to get to head of the ball out, which is a great attribute on a defensive standpoint. I would say passing is a feature that is very underrated in this game. Now, not necessarily pinging like long diagonals, but more so just passes in between the lines. He's pretty good with that. He can do it like one touch. We can do it with like one touch, two touch, whatever it may be. And I think it's a feature that at least he can keep hold of if he doesn't necessarily have the pace anymore. So if he's to join you guys, a team like Leeds, what I think will be beneficial is experience. The Championship's obviously a very difficult league to get out of, and he will bring that a ton of experience, ton of quality, and leadership as well. Leadership quality is definitely captain material if you go ahead and get him in the near future. So big up to everyone, big up to Joe, obviously the Leeds community, and all the best for the rest of the season.
There we go. You could hear it this time at least. Let me turn the volume down on this now. Let me turn that back. Right, okay. There we go. So you could hear it this time. Fours says definitely Maybury on Wacko's ITK confirmed it. Don when Fours Hammer, when were they mentioned it? Unfortunately, we aren't signing up. Just I know you're not, bro. I know that was was being said. But when was that said? If it's being said now, then of course, yeah. Listen, who am I to doubt them? But I'm just going on what I was told. So I guess we'll wait and see. But listen, I'm not ITK. I can only go on what I was told. But if you could tell me if they're saying that now, if you like, I don't know these guys. I don't have Wacko. Wacko doesn't like me. But if they're saying it like today, whatever, then fair enough. Yeah, if they're saying it today, then they're probably right, and my information's wrong. But I guess we'll wait and see. Heard it fine, wasn't the best, but heard it. Good. We shall wait and see. Maybe said it an hour ago. There you go then. So maybe that's the case then. We shall have to wait and see. But as I say, it's been reported by Slow Sports Pete, and obviously I was mentioned. As I said on the dog walk, someone contacted me. So we'll have to wait and see. I believe he is Senor Baber. I believe he is, but others say different. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. It is what it is. This is football. This is transfers. This is even free transfers. I want it to get over the line. I think it'd be a really, really astute signing, and we'll wait and see what happens. But as is always the case, please do smash me a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments and hit that notification bell. We will be live at 3:00. Me and Hal the Blade. Discussing Leeds United versus Sheffield United on Friday. So that'll be fun because Hal's a lot of fun. So we can chat about that. And yeah, look, from what I'm told, like they're being very tight-lipped to the media because this is the way that Leeds United move. But I'm expecting it to be confirmed at some point. But I guess we'll have to wait and see if others think different. They'll know a lot more than me. That's for sure. So take everything with a pinch of salt. But listen, enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure you join me at 3:00, 3 p.m. sharp, me and Hal. And like I say, content thick and fast this week. Thank you for your patience while I was trying to sort them videos out and being an idiot. And so yeah, anyway, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments and hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace.